Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please like this video and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 things that you should expect when starting your locks. As you can see, I got a retwist on Saturday, so I just want to show you real quick what it looks like, what the results were. That and this side. And this is the style that I got. I'm trying to get styles that mainly just keep the front up, because this is these are the locks that need to be trained more because they're really loose. So I've been trying to find styles that like half up half down kind of styles, where the front is up but the back is down, so I can still like look at my hair and play with it, because that's really important to me. I have to be able to look at my hair. So anyway, that's not what this video is about. So anyway, getting back to the topic, I realized that a lot of my followers, whether it be here or on my Instagram, may not even have locks. Like, they follow me and they may not have locks, and that could be for many reasons. I know a lot of people want to get locks and they are kind of indecisive, so they follow people like me because they want to see how other people's journey goes, how their process goes, things that they learn, what they go through, so that they can decide for themselves if it's something that they want to go through with or not. So with that being said, I did write down some things that you can expect when starting locks, and this video is also for those that are in the beginning phases of their locks. Maybe you just started recently, not too long ago, and you're still not really sure what to expect. I tell people these things all the time, and I see questions about it all the time, and I'm just like, no, like, there's just some things with locks that you just have to accept and deal with. So I wrote down 5 things, 5 of the most important things that I have learned and that I have realized so far on my journey. Number 1 is, and I'm gonna say this really slow, I'm even gonna get close, okay? You can't avoid frizz. You can't avoid frizz. You can't avoid frizz. Okay, just had to make sure y'all heard that. You can't avoid frizz when you have locks. It is unavoidable. It's something that is gonna come very early on, and when I say very early on, I'm talking like a week into your lock journey, maybe 2 weeks if you're lucky. You can't avoid frizz. It's just a part of the process. It's a part of the growth. It's a part of the development, and you will learn to love it when you realize that it's actually helping you. It means that something is happening. That is the way you should look at frizz. When you see frizz, something's happening. Your locks are maturing, they're getting thicker, they are budding, whatever the case may be. For me, when I started my locks, I saw frizz within the first week, I believe, and that was something that I knew for a fact was going to happen. So I was prepared. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, where did frizz come from? Why do I have frizz? What do I do? No, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. And I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do. It's just, it's there. It's gonna be there. It's not gonna go away for a very long time. So it's something that you need to accept from the beginning of your journey. So that is number 1. Number 2 is less is more. And when I say less is more, I'm referring to the product that you put in your hair, as well as the styles and the manipulation that you do to your hair. So one of the things that I love about having locks compared to being a loose natural is I don't have to use any product on my hair. When I was a loose natural, I had product lined up in my bathroom. Wash day was a disaster because you had to have your shampoo, you had to have your conditioner, you had to have this, you had to have that. For me, I use 2 things, guys. 2 things. I get this question a lot too. What do you use in your hair? What do you use in your hair? You know what I use? I use rose water and I use black Jamaican castor oil, and that's it. That's all you need. Honestly, all you need is like an oil and rose water, or you know, some type of water, some type of oil. Like, that's it. But yeah, less is more. You definitely cannot go into this thinking that you can buy products that are going to grow your hair overnight, or products that are going to mature your locks faster. The less you do, the better your locks will develop, and that is definitely a fact. And also, you don't want to manipulate your hair too often. It's okay to get styles. You can get styles from the beginning of your lock journey, but you don't want to be messing with your hair every day, or you don't want to get styles that are going to pull on your hair, especially if you have locks that are smaller. You do not want to get styles that are going to pull on your edges or pull on the locks, or, you know, kind of cause some kind of not stopping your journey, but kind of slow down the process of your journey of your of the lock development. So you should just relax and let your locks do what they do, because that's what they're gonna do. And remember that less is more. Number 3 is shrinkage. So I've seen pictures on social media of people that start their locks. They start their locks and their hair, for example, could be like down here, and then in a week they'll post like a update and their hair is up here. And you're probably thinking, well, why is it going backwards if, you know, as time goes on my hair should be getting longer? No, shrinkage is real, and shrinkage is real in the natural hair community, period. So this is something that loose naturals go through, as well as people like us with locks, or people like me with locks, because I know everybody that's watching does not have locks. So yes, shrinkage is real. When you have locks, you're going to often think, is my hair growing? Why isn't my hair growing? I've been locked for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Why don't I see growth? But trust me when I say your hair is growing, and the easiest way to really see this is to document your journey. Make sure you take a lot of pictures from the very first day. And I do this often. I'll take a picture that I took like the first month, and then I'll compare it to a picture that I took, like, you know, in that moment or that day. And that's how I'm able to see my growth, and that's what you can do as well. So shrinkage is real. It's gonna feel like your hair isn't growing, but it actually is. You just have to compare pictures, but just know it's growing. It definitely is growing. And when you compare pictures from the past to now, you'll be shocked, like, for real. Number 4 is, do not set expectations on what you want your locks to look like. And I'm going to go into depth about this because I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. It is perfectly okay to start locks and, you know, say, you know, when I start my locks, my goal is to have waist length locks, or I want my locks to be this long. I want my locks to be this size, or I want them to be, you know, whatever. You can have goals for your hair. You can have visions for your hair, but you should not go into your journey expecting a certain outcome. And this is because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's hair texture is different. Everybody's outcome is going to be different. What I'm saying is, don't obsess over someone's locks to the point that you want your locks to turn out like theirs, because then when yours don't turn out like theirs, you're disappointed. You're feeling kind of like you wasted time. You're feeling like, why did I even go through this and my hair is not looking like theirs? Your hair is not going to look like anyone else's. You should not compare your hair to others. So when I say don't set expectations, I mean don't expect your locks to be a certain way, because nobody knows what their locks are going to look like. And that's just something that you find out over time. Like, nobody knows. There's like I said, it's perfectly fine to set goals and have visions for your hair, which you can envision yourself looking like, but don't become so obsessed with it that when your hair turns out differently, you're disappointed and you're let down, because that's definitely not how you want to go about this journey. This should be a very exciting journey for you. It should be something that gives you excitement, something that makes you happy, watching the growth and the progression of your hair. And you have to remember, your hair is unique, your journey is unique, and it shouldn't be compared to anybody else's, and you shouldn't want it to be like anybody else's, because it's yours and it's for you. And so that's what you have to remember. And the 5th thing, and when you start your lock journey, if you have social media and you follow a whole lot of other people that have locks, starter locks, mature locks, whatever, you're gonna see this phrase a lot. You probably already heard it a lot, and that phrase is trust the process. You have to, and I can't say this enough, you have to trust the process of your locks, of your journey. You have to trust the process. I'm not gonna lie, like my journey, nobody's journey is perfect. My journey has not been perfect. I've never once, you know, had the thought like I'm gonna comb my locks out because they're not doing what I want. Nothing like that, but there's been times where I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, like, why is this lock doing that? Like, why do these locks look like this? Or will these locks ever look the same as these? Or will this happen? And sometimes you just gotta just, you know, maybe just smack yourself, or, well, not smack yourself, but you gotta just knock yourself out of it. Like, and remember, trust the process. Because when I have those moments, sometimes I'll go back and look to the beginning of my journey and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm complaining right now, and I dealt with this in the beginning, so this should be like easy. This should be a piece of cake. So you just have to trust the process. You have to let your hair do what it do. It's gonna do what it do. Your hair is training itself. Like, it's learning how to lock. Like, it's learning what it needs to do, and it's trying to remember. So it's training itself. So you just have to be patient during this process and know that a beautiful outcome awaits you. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.